Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon. Chat, give me 1 second. Boom. Hi, chat. Good morning, afternoon, everybody. My name is Tetsu Akiyama, your Shadow Monarch of Flamestone boy vtuber, competitive variety streamer. Chat, we're trying something new. And I legitimately don't even know if it's working. I assume it's working because I think I see everything, but we're testing out a new setup for the vertical streaming as well as streaming to YouTube and Twitch directly. I'm hoping it solves some of our server issue problem. Hopefully. As we just randomly drop frames when I should. We're gonna hope so. We gonna hope so. Add one vertical. Boom. Wow. Alright, so chat, you'll also have to forgive me if I miss any chat messages. I have a new way to view chat, so it looks a little funny now. If I miss anything, I'm sorry. But we'll get used to it, and hopefully it works out for the better. But yay! Hopefully this works. Alright, the chat. I figured we'd just play around in the day and just do my wife. God, I'm very ow. God, this is a okay, but yes, chat. I figured we'd test some things out. So chat, type of 1, is the stream going okay? Is it exploding just yet? Type 1 if it's exploding, type 2 if, and type 67 if... I hope it's working. I have no real good way to check. So I kinda need homies to pull up, because I can't tell. I legitimately do not know. It looks okay, I think. Okay, wait. Okay, that looks... This should be the vertical. Okay, wait, we're kind of looking okay. Okay, the vertical looks a little crunchy, but like... Why the heck is the... So, I thought I fixed it. Okay, the vertical's probably a little crunchy. That's okay. We'll figure it out. The vertical was never meant to be. People want to see the stream, they can click the other one. Or they can click the live tab on the other thing and it doesn't matter. I think. But if it's, if it's garbage, I will find a way to just... Actually, I think I probably will. I'll probably just delete the vertical streams immediately after, because the other stream... He's always asking.
From the look on your face that you have no idea what I'm talking about. Asters are a type of plant that release a unique scent. Barely noticeable to humans. However, Numby is extremely sensitive to it. Look. The experts say that to certain creatures, the scent these plants release is like a big pot of caramelized honey. Most small creatures lose their minds over it. bad side is that aster leaves actually contain an extremely strong neurotoxin. If an animal were to find one by following its scent and take a bite of it... what a terrible plant. Numby, don't eat anything you're not supposed to, okay?
They're so cute. I love them. Alright, chat. So, I figured today, though, we'd mess around with stuff, and hopefully, since I know my Honkai Star Rail streams are actually my more active one, hopefully, find any. Currently, the first issue, I think the vertical bitrate being,
The sofa's here.
you know what? I haven't
You're not bugged.
vertical book.
I've never had, but that's fun. Huh? Sounds like, oh, I just received an
So, hopefully it goes. Cat! Cat. But yes. Hopefully, we can discover if anything goes wrong. Oh, that's the genuine cat, ain't it? I was like, I don't know why I never figured. That's the. It's a shame you can only, like, stack them when you. That's okay. Yeah, I figured we'd play around in some endgame stuff. Maybe do some currency wars while we test out this new vertical arrangement. Ooh, wait, chat, I just realized. Hold on, I can put chat on the... There we go. I can put Twitch chat. I put... I think I can, actually. You know what? I've never liked chat on screen. I never have. As funny as it can be, I've never truly liked. Alright, but end games or currency war. Honestly, I want to try some. Because you can do a lot of stupid stuff. Like on the lower levels,
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
like chat. Have you played with other characters? But like. Also, chat, our air condition's out, so stream will probably be shorter. Because it is. I am dying. But I wanted to do something today. We can try some new fall. Let's do Asheville with. What if we do we Topaz, Melissa, and yes. Oh. We'll put blacks.
Merely another soul among the dead. Crow for their stealth.
God, he's forgot Malta.
You'll sharpen my tempered 1,000 times.
I think, you know. He's supposed to be faster.
Have some sunshine.
It's fine, chat.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
No need. Hide the shadow. There's no time to lose. Time to you cannot hide. Darkness charge.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that was not.
Retake hold.
I did not see that's not where the arc was.
The market is unpredictable. Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Oh, gee. Chat, is he dumb? Is streamer dumb? Answer is yes. Answer is yeah, very much so, yes.
Retake hold.
Yeah, he's not even fast enough to get his mark back.
Eye on the blade like a shadow. Blade eternal.
God, and boy.
A drawn sword. Darkness charge.
Wow, Mozza. You know what? It's good to know that my Mozza can still do it. Even though he wouldn't have.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Chat, who's a... My Acheron is not... Like, I didn't really film the... Oh, you know? I not click highest? Click. Man, that's awkward.
Final reforged.
Can't stop the rock.
That's not. I thought I switched like bud.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
Take a look. This is
Blade is just so strong. He really does.
You'll sharpen my blade. Tempered 1,000 times.
This song's for you.
Turn it up. You can fight it.
It or rock with it.
Rock with it.
believe it with
Ready to jam.
dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Ready to jam.
Open sesame.
Retake hold.
Okay. Ah,
Nothing but a boy. Guide the
Reese?
Rainbow Bridge.
not bad.
Blade eternal. Return. You will serve as the
I mean, Blade's just gonna do so. Oh my god.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh my god, chat. Blade's too good. He's so.
That looks like a tough one.
Turn over this
Test the waters
eternal.
first.
A direct defense.
Light up the dawn.
Blade's so. I mean, I know this isn't.
Step onto
Can
the
enable
board.
him.
waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world bearing ignite the dawn.
Okay.
Don't blink. May law walk into the stars. To the defeat, your downfall.
Don't ult with Finan yet. Do not ult with Finan yet. Do not ult with Finan yet until he receives Mem's support. I've learned my lesson.
Cleanse hatred with love.
Mammy, ma'am. Bye, Lagus. Bye, Lagus. See, chat, he probably would have died if we had E to Finan. But we do not have E to Finan. So, Finan! Oh, it didn't even take the second meteor. Sheesh. That's really funny. Really can just enable anything. You know what, chat? I will say, I had already been underestimating my fight. So honestly, that's true. But in the second half, we should have. Wow, holy. It's a lot hotter up here. But here's to hoping this works out, Jet. I really hope this does work out, because I do like this a little better. It's a little more work setting up each individual stream. But, like, I think if they are significantly more stable, which it does seem to be the way, you know, that's better for everybody now. So I'm not too... I want that to be... Alright, chat. I think it's time we do some currency war. Let's do Wealth Creator 40. I haven't done a Wealth Creator 40 run in a minute. I think it would do a Wealth Creator run. Get out of jail free. First plane in hand. Amazing. So we do want dual. Sounds good. I was trying to go. Kill point. Kill point's not a bad one. Last. You know what? That's okay. What do we... And we're going to be looking for Asta, we're going to be looking for Kafka, we're going to be...
More fitness, eh? We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Wow, really?
Do you know who
That guy... Dang, first plane in hand. How around did I go? To be fair, sample. Hopefully it's not. I'd like to be saving as... I'd like to be saving as much.
To betray my customers, I charge extra. More business, eh?
Investment strategy. Talent vacuum. Start of. Lucky. Ally squad gains strike rate. Precision strike rate. 10%. That's not bad. Boiler for any melting basic equipment. Any we're also looking off good. But especially since we didn't start out with the
No manners, huh?
we'll pivot and hopefully wow, that dot damage significant increase.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting to betray?
That's gotta be a
I charge extra.
Oh dear.
ah
Who invited you? Who will it be?
More business, eh?
yes, lucky strike rate doesn't help us now, but that's I mean it kind of helps. It helps hurt us. It helps.
Time to twirl. Honored to meet me. Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours.
Hey, not too bad. Not too grab yellow. I'm gonna I won't. Whoa, hello! Howdy gamers. We're testing some new stuff today. We're testing a new dual stream setup. So it should be going to YouTube and Twitch, as well as vertical on YouTube. Lots of new testing stuff, so hopefully that hasn't impacted any of my Twitch settings. So please let me know if there are any audio issues, video issues of any kind. Like, if there's any problems. Understandably, if you are new, you don't know what we sound like normally. But if it sounds bad, please let me know. Because I've also still been messing with for it to sound actually accurate.
What are you waiting to betray my customers? I charge extra.
Did I get Blade? Yes, I did. I, in fact, have E2 Mortonax Blade. He has E2 S1. Dude's broken. Dude's crazy.
We're just having fun.
That guy is nuts. Also got E2... Ooh, a fellow E2 S1 haver. I have a question, though. I have a question. Where are all my buttons? Who did you get E2 Blade for? Did you get E2 Blade simply to get E2 Blade for him because he's the GOAT? True. But for Aura, true. That's also for your Actually, you're so real for that. Did you get them for like Acheron team? Get them to just main DPS blade? Did you get them for Asheville? Or are you like me? As
What are you waiting for? Return my customers. I charge extra. We're just having fun.
wanted him the most in playing Arcadia, will mostly Asheville, but I also clear with him and Dr. Very fair. I unfortunately am not an I am not an E1 OG Blade ever. Not doing as much as he could. Got Acheron, but people definitely gave her too much credit. My regular Blade. You know what? That's actually so fair. I actually completely believe that. I have a feeling a lot of people don't believe you on that, but I actually completely believe you. E1, if you have E1 OG Blade from just, you know, missing here or there or whatever, I completely believe. Planetary drill. We have a full. We're planning on pivoting Elation on this one. So we're hoping to go low spender through the first wave. We did get first plane assessment, first plane enhancement. So we're probably not going to be clearing super crazy, but like it. Now ads! How dare. So let's see. Cleared MOC first half in 2 cycles with E0 S1 Blade. E0 or E1 S1 S0 Tribby. Probably DD. E0 S1 Hyacinth. S1 Blade before we got the E. Acheron took, yeah. Acheron's actually taking a lot longer than I was expecting from testing. And I'm like, I haven't rebuilt my Acheron, so I can understand. And night 1 AA, I'm fully cleared with the same. Acheron was close to clearing, but not. That I believe.
To betray my customers. I charge extra.
Wow. 2 samples and that happened. E2 Acheron? Actually, you know what? That's probably true. But yeah, E0 definitely. Definitely. I would argue E0 S1's not. I don't even know. Yeah, I think it would have to be. I have no be able to. I should have passed out that. I should. I'm supposed to face Tanko. Oh.
We're just having fun.
True.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I do have a question though. Have you? What set do you have your OG?
To betray my customers. I charge extra.
I feel like my Blade's relics are. Like I think he's built, but like I don't think he's super. Oh, yeah, the OG blade. OG blade. The, is that Longevous? I don't either. I think my best builds... Who would I say my best build? I think YouTube chat had an opinion on what they thought my best build was. And, hold on. Let's... I have a vague memory that chat had an opinion. My best build. I would say my Topaz is pretty good. But she is my favorite character in the entire game, and she is E6S5. That makes sense. But, chat, before you explode, that is, I would say, ethically obtained. And by ethically obtained, I mean, not financially draining. I got E2 from, or E1 from her first banner, E1S1 from her first banner, E2 on her on her rerun, and then E6 S5 when she got added to the Golden Companion shop. But she's my favorite character in the entire game. True. That is true. Her light cone is actually debatably the most versatile hunt light cone, because it can also be run on Asheville. Yeah. My blade, I would say he's pretty good. I don't know if I'd say he's like super well built. Definitely good.
When the blood is wiped from the blade's edge, rebirth follows.
Yeah, if I could get more crit rate somewhere, I would. But the relic setup we are running is this. Oh, no, that should... Oh, no, I did it right. $36.91 with E0S1 rate. 0S1 ISN. 1S1. Add it in. You know what? For ratio, that's actually really good. Ratio, that's actually pretty good. Where? I'm 72, 143. Topaz go. Pioneer. You know what? Started playing Aegis. I mean, he was free. He was free when he came out, so you know what? Understandable. I wonder how mine does.
Time for a break. Are you prepared to gaze upon?
Oh, here's how I did in APOC. I think we worked out pretty good. I would say pretty solid. I would say I was shocked though. Apparently in this game now they've decided that the CC is dying. a lot of the effects is now just, nah, we're actually just gonna kill you. That's scary. But I think we did pretty good. Hands up. I think we did pretty good. He does. I don't know what you do. I really don't know what they do for ratio. It's really sad though. Here's the problem with ratio. It's not even his fault though. Because ratio was genuinely pretty solid for a really, really long time without any dedicated teammates. He was actually still really, but he had 0 dedicated teammates for a while, and like, yeah, sure, you had Topaz, and it kind of worked, and it wasn't like super synergistic, but it synergized well enough that you didn't notice. But for this whole time now, that the entire time he's been super relevant during his reruns and everything like that, he is unfortunately one of the old 4 characters in the game. Like, he's not, I don't think he's he might be the lead. But I don't recall. I think Cypher might still be kind of low. I don't know about after her. But I really do think he can really well. I just don't know who else now. Like, I guess it's Asheville Blade ratio, which is cool. Actually, do you even want Ash? I feel like you probably get more out of Trippy. So yeah, I think I guess you'd have to have E1 Asheville for that to be better. Because I don't think that's better than having Ash or Kirby Blade or Kirby Blade. I don't actually think. Let me not around with my Star Word mode, but let's try. Do I actually want to try? It's probably. And then we're gonna see what my ratio can actually do. Ratio, can you do anything? I know you're not the most. You're kind of built. If we squint. Yes, we have done Skyward mode on Avon.
For the theater of the meeting.
Oh, I didn't change it. You're right. Hold on, I didn't change it. I didn't. There we go.
For the theater of the meeting.
Let's see how my ratio does. Oh my god.
You'll sharpen.
Oh god. He's dying. Hyacinth, save him. He's dying. Ref. The game is playing itself. Oh. Bro, he's not gonna get a turn. Oh my god. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Oh, he did like no damage. Oh, he does no damage. My ratio does no damage. Oh, he's so not. His build is so mid. Oh, he is getting a hard wheelchaired. Yeah, okay. Getting out the woods. He is unfortunately not as built. I will be curious to see what's. I think we might be able to manage it. I have Topaz Lyco. You have Topaz Lyco and on ratio. Well, there's some good damage on him. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah. That's the other thing. He needs energy regen somewhere in his kit. Actually, is Ratio a victim of early game traces? Are his traces just dog water? Oh, wait. You know what, though? We might not get a bad score here, just off of the back of my Hyacinth, Tribby, Blade. He did do a good chunk of damage. Can't deny it. How are we doing? 17, 11. They'll fire by. I guess I didn't do that bad. Jesus Christ. So Ratio was there for that. Kind of. Blade's that guy. That's a for funnies. Alright, so sure. Yeah, you know, you're so right. He does. He was there, and he actually did do like 800k. Like, I can't be mad. Like, there's nothing to be mad at him. He, in fact, did I feel like he could have some built-in action in it.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I feel like he could have some built. I think he could.
Fateful clouds scatter. People always observe the heavens with my divination.
We have to look at ratio traces. I think they could use him. Oh, use it on the second boss? Use it on Kagoli, that makes sense. Yo, Jade Blade is so cool. I wish my blade was better. I wish my OG blade.
An explosive start.
I know, yeah, I know.
Kept you waiting.
But I want to use regular blade, Jade, and then Mordenax, because I feel like that'd be so. Jesus Christ. I said her. Oh my lord. Arksy. Good lord. For 10 punchline.
Don't thank me.
Ice Sparksy is actually so. Like, I understand that this is the moment of elation. I do get that, but like, I think independently, my Sparksy is very good. I'm gonna be honest. Real, I forgot she locks her toughness. He really does. With E2, he does attack a lot for J. Kind of.
Fateful clouds scatter.
Ah.
Stars favor us.
Oh man, I missed it by like a hair.
Explosive start.
Wiped him out.
You know nothing of it was survive.
Alright, well, go get her.
No other choice.
Dang. It's almost like my welt is built for support and not damage. Oh well. Sparksy! Get her! 76. That's not bad. Hey, you know, that's not bad. I'll say it. That's not bad. I'll say it. That's not too bad. That ain't bad. Ooh, right. That's the other issue. He's not on the greatest. Thank you. Definitely.
Are you prepared to gaze upon the visit?
You know what? I like doing it. That was fun. Let's change. It's now this guy should get dog walked.
All's revealed in
Let's have some fun.
And we'll see what we do.
Stay calm. You know not survive would be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The new voice actor re-recording the alt line actually went so
the heavens with my divination.
W well. I of course like the that new guy. He's he putting his whole thing in there, and I respect that. I respect it. Bro is putting his whole efforts in. Funnily enough, I don't know if my Elation team does better or worse on the first side here.
An explosive start.
This is Honkai.
Should be getting about 6. That's sounds right. I don't know how good. It could be. Like, I don't think my build for G-Blade's bad. I just don't think it's worth it.
Don't thank me.
You're waiting for him entering. Loki's scared because he has... I love Aventuring. He is one of my favorite characters. I'm sidebar. It might be surprising knowing that Topaz is my favorite character in the game. But I kind of like the Stonehearts, just a teensy bit. I'm a fan. I won't deny I'm a fan. I won't lie, I'm a fan. And I have not been disappointed with any of the characters they've done. Like Nova Flares 4 or done SPs in general. I have not been disappointed. Now, I will say, maybe I am a little easy to please. But like, I don't think they messed up. Ow. Oh god, please. Please live or die. I guess I did need what's it? Don Hung last.
People always observe the heavens with my divination.
Yeah. I think the only time they missed was Jingliu. And that was a little disappointing.
All for the thrill.
And actually, Alright, we lived. Cool. Low-key thought we were dead. Low-key thought we were dead. For sure. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, let's see this Jade Blade combo. I do too. I won't lie, I love the Stellaron Hunters, and I do love that they come back regularly, and I love that they're our recurring characters. I love them, they're fun. They're very likable. They're very likable. You know, just by being more.
Merely another soul among the dead.
But, generally with new redesigns, even with most of the Nova Flares, I've been relatively happy. I do think Huahua was fraudulent, and I do think Fireflies was rather underwhelming. It fixed a couple things, but she still has issues. But nothing that is drastically an issue, so it's not. But with especially new forms, like this new form of Blade is exceptional. He's incredible. And I don't see that changing. Yeah, and OG Blade's also acceptable.
Get closer.
He is probably the most improved. No, I think that honor does return to Sela. I think Sela's Nova Flare is probably the most improved Nova Flare. Actually, is that? No, that's probably true. Sela's probably still the most improved, even though Black Swan and Sparkles were exceptionally good. Yeah. Yeah. I always thought Huahua was fraudulent, and her Nova Flare didn't exactly address any. So.
That one is hard to persuade. Let's observe first.
There's a good shot. Do as you
There's that.
There's a good shot.
But I already thought she was not going. I still think there's going to be inhalation support, so I'm not worried.
You'll sharpen my temper 1,000 times.
Yeah, Sparkle Nova Flare is very good, but I don't think it was like Sparkle wasn't so bad. She was not so drastically down the hill.
Have some sunshine. Remember this. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
I always deliver.
I could have put it on right.
Freeze to death. World devoured by
Actually,
freeze to death. Blade eternal.
Blade, I need to. How fast is Blade now with as the deck collect? How fast is? Damn. Okay. Jay, going fast. Sparkle was being used regardless because she was. Harmony and Nihility have this weird super space in the game where you just kind of look at them and you go, there's not a world where any of you are strictly bad, just maybe not best in. Which is kind of the problem Cypher has. Cypher has that issue where she's just not the best in slot for anybody, and it's really sad. Because I love Cypher. Okay, well, forgot about Zhao Zhao. Sorry, I don't have him. I'm sorry, I forgot about him. I like his character, too. I feel, because story-wise I like him, I think he's a badass. His kit just did not fit on my account, and I'm like, I know I have an Acheron, but I'm like, eh. Actually, you know the sad thing about that? Hold on. The sad thing about Zhao Zhao is I actually have his light code. But I originally pulled his light code. I originally pulled his light code because I thought it'd be funny because I was building Gwen. Because I thought it was funny. And to be fair, at the time, it was funny. It was really funny. Now Zhao Cho's light cone's on, I think, Black Swan. I think Zhao Cho's light cone's on Black Swan. To be fair, at the time, it was funny. Okay? At the time, it was funny. That depends, actually. It depends specifically what you were going for with Welt. Because otherwise, his best in slot is actually Cypher's.
The fight is set. That paradise, savor it for me. Return, you will serve as the tempering fire.
Bending the rules.
Future is great.
Yeah, see, that's how other people react to Cypher. That's how I react to Zhao Cho, apparently.
Blade eternal. I will bury you. Retake hold.
Who's the little backstabber?
Return from death.
This is the longest. This is the longest Shepard's landed. Hey, wait. Oh man,
Please open up.
that's the longest Shepard's stayed here, and he's gonna waste. By AV.
Retake hold. Blade eternal. I will dispatch you. Return from your
Ow.
service, the tempering fire.
I guess I should have just. Oh my god.
Retake
I said.
Blade knows no mercy.
Did she miss energy?
Bending the rules.
I said how much? Oh my god. Oh my god, chat, you said. Oh shoot. Do you see that? 2? Oh my god. Oh my god.
So leave it with
Failed to set you.
Mavis.
The Wafu characters that came out after Penacony and I forget. I want to say no, but you're kind of. Fei Xiao was very good. Fei Xiao was very good for a long time, especially if you had E2.
Return from death. You will serve as the tempering fire. Blade eternal.
Daisuke, you don't want that right now. I'm overcooked, bro. It's hot. My AC's broke. You don't want that. We're overcooked.
Have some sunshine. Tremble before my
Ah, you see, that's where you're kind of wrong. Yunli, definitely. Yunli, very forget.
That paradise, savor
But
it for me.
I don't know where people got Fei Xiao not being a sort of main put. I don't know where that came from.
Blade eternal.
Bending the rules.
Because she absolutely was a main. I don't know where that
Return
She
from death.
Fei Xiao was the Feinen character of 2.x.
The power granted by them.
Noted by her whack ultimate counter. Right?
Return. You will serve as the tempering fire.
It does feel weird to say that she is the Feinen character of 2.x. It does feel weird. I'll admit that. It does feel weird.
Who's the little backstabber?
Because Feinen's actually built like he's meant to be that way. But Fei Xiao's only kind of that way if you squint.
I will bury you. Blade eternal. Retake hold.
So leave it with Mavis.
Also, the score is terrible.
Stir the sky.
Unnecessary.
in comparison to the other scores we've gotten today. That's just my, unfortunately, my OG. I'm so sad, actually. I'm so sad about the Herta. She needed actual teammates, and she never got it. She just never got an actually... And it's so sad. She actually just never got a good teammate. Anaxa just became a better character. Anaxa was just a better character, and it's so sad. I like Anaxa, but like, it was so sad because he was clearly meant to be a Herta support, and he just kind of outclassed her. And she ended up becoming an Anaxa support. Ultimate Deathmatch.
I will dispatch you.
Guide with the
Return from you will serve as the tempering fire.
Yeah, actually though, Herta's best teammate is debatably Jade.
Drawn sword. Blade eternal. Retake hold. Return from you will serve as the tempering fire. A blade knows no mercy.
guide with rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine. Lay this faint
Didn't she though? Triby's niche is loading alls for characters. Her issue is that it gets too long to get. Yeah. So here's the actual, like, we can say that Herta was like her support. 34. But it does clean.
Silent mode activated.
But the issue with saying Herta's dedicated support is Tribby is it's like saying it's like saying the nuclear bomb is the dedicated support for, you know, I don't know. There's not a good explain. Unfortunately, Tribby was the best character, generally speaking. So she had a ton of spots. And a lot of people could not justify running Tribby with the Herta when she very easily fit onto. Tribby was the glue that held a lot of teams. And she still does. Like, if you have a team without Evernight or Caster, not Knight or Casters. If you have a team without Evernight or Cyrene, you are using Tribby in that slot. Although now you could use, but like for the longest until Blade came out, you were using Tribby in that slot. So you couldn't really justify moving her to the Herta, who underperforms in non-full AoE content. Yeah, nowadays, now with Blade here, yes, that is true. That is exactly right. Now with Blade here, well, actually, you know what? Hold on, I don't know if that clear. I don't think I have that clear still, but it was there for. We did clear.
The form of the unknown causes one to stop.
Was it APOC? Was it
Shadow
I
dances
don't. We
gracefully.
did clear an MOC. Oh no, it was the last one. It was the last one. We cleared the I cleared the last one before it changed. Hold on, did I send that to a homie? Let me see if I can find a screenshot. I think I might have sent that to a homie. If I sent that to a Flendo, because I thought it was, that would be. Because I wanted to prove it was possible. Yes, I did. It was the last APOC. Hold on, actually. I can save this. Hold on, chat. I can't see messages right now. I'm loading this up so you all can see this screenshot. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Believe, believe. Vertical stream, you'll have to go to this one. My bad. Oh, I can't be adding 10 billion sources to the stream in this. I'd be adding sources to this one. This is what I did the last MOC. And this cleared, obviously. This is what I did the last APOC. Sorry, not MOC. This is what I did the last ton. And so, the fact that the Herta team kinda needs to look like that is insane. Because otherwise she's not getting her ult. The fact that it has to look like that is just kinda gross. Yeah, for it to look even scraping by, because actually, you know what the funny thing about this is? This is the second attempt at this. This is the second attempt. Because I wanted to see if I could squeak out any extra action value. The original score... Actually, to be fair, it's not that big of a difference. The original score was 3794, which, you know, mind you, isn't that big of a difference. But, like, this is her shill. This is her boss. This is her boss, so to say. Right? Like, this is hers. And the fact that the team needs to look like this is crazy. Like, that's nuts. That is crazy. Crazy to me. Alright, chat. What other... I could just put Jade in. I can probably do the same thing, and it's probably be. But you know the other fun. Could work. Yeah, the bug and then Nikador. Like, they made the bug, and then Nikador was the first, like, main boss of Amphibious. Like, they brought Skarakabaz, whatever the heck his name, and then Nikador everywhere. They put Nikador in there for, like, 3 straight patches. You're right, I think it was... That guy was everywhere. The bug and Nikador were everywhere. Actually, Nikador is still kind of everywhere, to be fair. But I'm like, dude. Like, which is fine, right? Like, I like the Herta. I do, that's why I have her. But the fact that the team kind of has to look at is kind of gross. Gonna have to change. Oh no, I put her back on her light cone. That was. Why does it make me do that? Why does it make?
No harm in trying.
All's revealed. Let's have some fun.
I don't know why it makes me. You know what? We'll let Otto do. Otto's got to put in for Silverwolf's skill anyway.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Unlimited firepower.
It's got to get in there anyway.
Observe the heavens.
But yeah.
Divinations.
The bug was everywhere, and like it made sense. Right? Like I get it.
An explosive start.
For Akabaz, and then like Ikakato Avocado over.
This next round, real gaming. Bonus round.
It made sense. But the fact that unfortunately, when they very clearly made an Axa to support Herta, but it didn't work. It just didn't work because he just became a better character. Because why? Tell me why. Tell me why in Herta's kit there is not anywhere to help Herta's kit deal with anything less than 5 AoE content. She has nothing. She has nothing to redirect the bounce damage or anything else like that. And it's insane. That's crazy. Like, she's goated. Why does she not have the ability to...
An explosive start.
Because I like her a lot. Like, she is an incredibly well-written character. And it's just crazy to me that it just... her kit is just not helpful. It just doesn't help her.
I'm fine. Go. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yeah, she became a PF bot, which was crazy. She became a PF merchant, and I'm like... But she deserved better. She really did. She genuinely deserved better. And who knows, right? She could still maybe get, like, a cool new support later, or a Nova player that, like, addresses them. And people are gonna look at her like, why is she getting buffed? Probably doesn't that badly. And in truth, she kind of doesn't, right? She's still, you know, there is nothing wrong with being, like, a PF AoE merchant, right? There is nothing wrong with it.
Don't thank me. All for the thrill.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just disappointing. Watch them get Firefly a billion. Alright, so here's the thing about Firefly buffs. Is there's unfortunately not ever a wrong for them to do that, it's never technically a wrong decision. That makes sense. It is never a wrong decision for them to do at any given moment.
That one's hurt sweet. Let's observe his good shot. Cat and mouse time.
Because Firefly is, what, the second most pulled for all of HSR? I think so. I think she...
Tempered 1,000 times. Retake hold.
Guide me to Rainbow Bridge. Show me the way. Lay this. Dispel
She might actually be third. Firefly might actually be third. Because there was, I think in my head, the way it goes in my head. Wait, no. Oh, no. Firefly's definitely like top 5. I don't think she's in 5. I think she's, because I'm in my head, in top poll counts, it's Acheron. Oh, it might be Firefly second. It's Acheron, Firefly, Cassie. No, Seela, Cassie. I don't remember who number. I think it's like that. It's somewhere like that.
I always deliver. You want to take advantage?
Our position is solid.
I personally like Firefly game. The only reliable break. Yeah.
Blade eternal. Return. You will
Yeah.
serve as the tempering fire.
Time for a lesson.
I mean, she's kind of the golden child, right? She is the child. And while, so that doesn't, like, surprise me that that's the case.
Retake hold. Blade
It doesn't change how some people are gonna. But I hit the.
Cute playset with enough believers. Lies become
I hit that way too. I meant to do that after the.
return. You will serve as the tempering fire.
I agree. Boot Hill and his premium team and his. Oh, Boot. Damn! Leave my Cypher alone!
guide me to Rainbow Bridge.
Retake hold.
Who's the little backstabber? Found me.
You got so many supports you get. You know? Yeah, Firefly really did get a lot of supports, huh? And see, the unfortunate thing is, the Dahlia very clearly designed to work with Firefly, however, does technically support both Rappa and Boot. So they're not gonna do anything crazy unless Boot Hill actually becomes more involved with this story with, like, the IPs.
Blade eternal. Retake hold. Return. You will serve as the tempering fire.
Which maybe isn't necessarily a bad thing, but, like, it's kind of disappointing. I know a lot of people love Boot. I am one of the people that likes Boot. I'm not the people that love Boot. I like him. He's cool. But man, boy, how did he have a terrible banner position.
Take it on.
Blade eternal.
Found me.
Retake hold.
Bending the rules. Are cute with enough believers. Lies become reality.
No. Oh, that kind of feels bad. If he's actually the weakest. I guess that's the hunt tax, right? That's the hunt tax.
Return. You will serve as the tempering fire. Blade eternal.
Time for a lesson.
Guide me to Rainbow Bridge.
160 speed, E1 Dahlia, caster is keep themselves alive to make it through the sustain. runs. Yeah, you know.
Retake hold. Return. You will
That's
serve
unfortunately not wrong. That's unfortunately not wrong.
blade eternal.
Future is clear.
Retake hold.
Time for a lesson.
Leave my cipher alone, bro.
For me or you.
I hate cipher, bro.
Blade eternal.
Found me. You'll fight.
That's
Serve as the tempering fire.
You can't run.
Retake hold.
Who's the best? I'll take it on. Please open up. Show me the way.
Clear it with a.
Lay this. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Thanks. That feels good.
And
Blade eternal.
Guide me to Rainbow Bridge.
that might be true.
Return. You will serve as the
Iron Blade.
tempering fire.
You want to take advantage?
All right, Cipher, go get her.
Lies become reality.
If Cypher didn't get frozen half the time, like, that would have probably been an okay clear. That probably could have been a 3700 clear, and that would have been sick. But no. Whatever. Whatever, man. So, like, I also can't fully complain. Like, where is...
Hi, this is Toka
Is-
speaking.
I am in fact also a 160 speed boot hill haver, and caster is haver, and E1 Dahlia haver. So I can't necessarily say that's incorrect, but I can say I will admit my boot hill's not great. He's like only okay. Like okay, solid. But yeah, he's really cool in Currency Wars though. If nothing else, he is actually very good in Currency War. True? True. Yes, actually, I got very lucky. 160 speed, yeah. We have a 7 speed with break effect here in crit rate. We got 2 speed here with 8. 5 here. Yeah, it's mostly the 7. The 7 speed plus his... It just barely hits 160. He just barely squeaks it in. Oh, you know, though, what's really fun? If we take his relics... If we take his relics and his light cone, we can do break Topaz. It's really funny. It's not very good, mind you. Boot Hill is absolutely still better, but it's really funny. Just because Topaz does happen to be fire element. It just kind of works out. It does work. I actually have it. Like, these are my break Himiko or those relics. It is pretty funny. I will admit. True. He just barely squeaks. Just because I think that's actually like one. That literally might be like 4. Whatever reason. They do not want to show us the decimal of speed, but show us how badly we get screwed over. Whatever. Whatever it is.
Prepared to gaze upon the visage of the
What else? Who else should be paired with? Do a lot, actually. Liz, thank you for the stream streak. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's crazy. 25, man. Even with all of my occasionally streams dropping, that's crazy, actually. It's exceptionally impressive, considering how often the stream probably actually died before. Which, by the way, chat, I'll admit, it's been an hour and a half, and the stream has not dropped a single frame. I will admit, that's pretty sick, considering it's running 3 streams. Chat, we might be so back. We might be so back. I think YouTube is good too. I think. Hard to tell. YouTube? Oh? No, YouTube's fine. Oh, it is telling me there's an error. What is the error with the YouTube ingestion contains multiple audio streams? One audio. But thank you, Rio. Thank you. Am I saying your name right? I hope I said your name, Rio. Thank you. Have a lovely sleep. Take care of yourselves. It's important. YouTube might be a little crunchy. I don't want to mess it up right now. But I think what I meant to do for you. I don't think it matters that badly, though. I think we're fine. I might just need to adjust what I do for the audio tracking. Because I think that's what it's saying. I think it's saying that audio an extra input, but that might also be the vertical. Because chat, we also are now streaming vertically. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I think the vertical stream is crunchy. I think I set the bitrate too low. Oops. My bad. My bad, chat. I'll admit, my bad. I messed up. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it. But, like, it exists, though. It exists. Like, the fact that zero frames dropped, a consistent bitrate for Twitch, at very least. I wish I could see YouTube. Actually, I can. I just have to go over here. Wait. Put it this way, chat. It looks good on... It looks good on the player. That's for sure. Can I... Wait, it looks good. It looks fine. Why is it telling me there's an error? It's just lying to me then. It's just lying to me. What, bruh? Bruh.
Hi, this is
It's
Topaz.
actively lying to me. Chat.
Hi.
Chat. It hates me. True.
Sure thing.
Wow. Totally vertical. True. Actually, very true. We are now vertical. True. Yeah. I don't know. I was glad to test it out. Unfortunately, our AC is kind of bored. So it's very hot. It's very warm. It is not okay. It's not okay. I understand the room. I know. Chat, I know. Normally, we are of course the Shadow Monarch of Flames, but in fact, it is very warm in the fortress, if you will. The palisade. It's a bit much. Absolutely a bit much. Why I'm not doing anything super crazy intensive right now. But yeah. The guy was supposed to come look at it. I actually don't even know at this point it or not. I hope he did. But oh, actually, you know. Hopefully. Guess it's fine. You'd be surprised.
Hi, this is Topaz.
You'd be surprised. Given that it was hot, you would have thought the NPG check is actually valid here. But I am, in fact, wearing shorts. We, in fact, did not become no pants gamers. It was not that bad. Actually, though, I think it was just because I didn't want to sweat onto the chair with... I think that's the actual... True. Very real, chat. Very real. Very strange. Oh, I'm actually... When's our actual... Oh, here we go. Is today the 12th? In our event. Okay. I kind of need that. No. MOC in a month or so. Oh, Pure Fiction. Oh, we're gonna get Star Wars mode Pure Fiction, I guess. Ah. Star Wars mode. Oh, that's actually going to be a... Oh, that one's gonna be received so badly. Uh-oh. Chat! Oh, I see the writing on the wall. I feel like this is going to be tough for a lot of accounts, actually. Uh-oh. Actually, genuinely might be kind of tough for our account. Shouldn't be that bad, but like... Front row. I ain't ready for that. There you are, YouTube. Hello, welcome back. I appreciate you all stopping by. You know what? I'm thinking about it. I don't think a lot of people are ready for this. Pure Fiction Star Wars mode, it might actually eat people. Like, it might actually send people crazy. Uh-oh, that's a problem. But YouTube, we are trying something new today. Please, if anything new looks problematic or anything it doesn't look the way it did before, please let me know. Please let me know. We are trying something new. There's also a vertical stream that should be available. If vertical is your vibe. Tell me why my third at 94 over 120 did 130k. No, that's actually so sad. That's the enhanced skill. Oh god. But hey, you know what though? Hold on. I was actually just sharing this with the class. Hold on. Last APOC though, my Thirda did that. and by my Thirda did that, I mean she was there. She was there. Oh man, poor Thirda. Actually though, poor Thirda. Also, this team definitely can't run that in PF. Because that guy's gonna have to go somewhere else. Trib's probably gonna have to go somewhere else. Oh man. Unless we run Firefly on Pure Fiction again. Yippee! I like Firefly, but like, it does feel kind of bad that she does brute. Actually, though, wait, we'll have Finan. We should have E2 Finan. True. Oh, okay, maybe we won't have it with. We won't have it for. Yeah, 9 days and banner. $11, so it'd be like a couple days late. I don't even know, man. There's no way that's just that much damage from speed boost. There's no way. I say as I frantically... What do I have on my third? I don't know. Oh, I couldn't change these. It's actually impossible for me to change these. I don't get a piece better than that. For crit damage. For crit damage! Her crit damage is so bad! What do you mean it's only 112 or 110? What are you talking? Huh? Could be better. Liz, thank you for the lurk. Thank you. That's tough. I'm actually, I think I'm right there with you. I'm right there. Alright, hold on. Let's actually theory craft in our... So, let's just see. What typically does well in Pure Fiction? So, for one, the Elation team will do fine in Pure Fiction. Like, it just does. They do so much damage just in general. Finan will probably perform okay. Probably sustainless hypercare. Firefly does okay. Cassie does okay if I probably put Blade on. She'll probably do. We have option. Okay, okay. Thinking about it now, I do have a lot more than I thought I'd. It would be nice though if I had E2 fine in now, but like we're correcting that mistake in 11 days.
Sure thing.
Unfortunately, my Zila is hot garbage. My Zila is hot garbage. Oh, true. My bad. Thank you. My bad.
Wanna spar?
Zila is hot garbage. Like, she pretty, but man, her build is terrible. And don't worry, chat. Also, trust, she's also just not, she just, mostly because Archer has them, but Archer is not that great either, so, you see the issue. I've tried, yeah, I will say, I have genuinely tried so much to get these two better relics. I have tried so hard. We have tried so hard. And it's just not worked out. Tried so hard. Did, I swear. You know what? I haven't tried it yet. Can I bring Luca to... Yep. Yep. I'm saying. I will say though, in terms of the IC set or the EC or IC, yeah, it's IC. Where is my Mightymost build worked out okay. He kind of came out of it okay. Hands up, I think he came out of it pretty okay. It's not like a substantial increase, but it was an increase that I did notice. It was just not super impactful in terms of clear speed, but it was a better. Alright, chat. I want to try something.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Bring Asheville. We're gonna bring my guy Luca. My guy.
Merely another soul among the dead.
Incense ascent.
MLC
You'll
12.
sharpen my blade.
Will it work?
Arthur and I, tempered 1,000 times. All you got.
Ow.
Fight to the death.
Allow me to purge the root. Time to cleanse the filth.
Now we have to read.
Blade eternal.
The punches decide. Step out of it. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks.
Sparks fly! Chat? Did anybody see that?
I offer
That was Luca hitting for 400k!
slaughter each other.
You know what? That's my guy.
Retake hold. Arthur and I return. You will serve as the tempering fire. Fight to the death. A drawn sword note. Blades eternal. Arthur and I.
Ow.
May the foul stench just be of your body and mine.
Retake hold.
The truth. Everything in this
Chat, can we be honest? That's pretty impressive for Luca.
Small fry.
Can we be honest? That's pretty impressive.
Blades eternal. Return. You will serve as the tempering fire. Retake hold. I offer.
That's not bad.
Slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Through you. Initiating mastication. Sword passing through. Blades eternal. Arthur and I.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Fight to the death. Retake hold.
Okay.
Arthur and I. Return. You will serve as the tempering fire.
Step out of it.
Capturing initiating bite mutation.
My job is to be.
I can't deny that that's pretty impressive for Luca.
Beasts. Slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Done. I will bear fruit. Retake hold. Arthur and I. Return. You will serve as the tempering
Let's see how much we can get out of this.
to the death.
If we can get Luca to 1 cycle, on this comp, like that'd be.
Arthur and I.
Immerse yourself in
I don't think we're gonna 1 cycle though.
Don't get cocky. Where's the
All right, Luca.
some spark?
Bang! Oh man, but 400k is still not bad for Luca.
Return from. You will serve as the tempering fire.
Is Herta going to map clearing duty? Because man, she's great for finding chests. If you haven't found all the chests on every map, she's really nice for that.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mine.
Oh, that's so sad.
I offer my. Beasts.
But you know what, chat?
Slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
2 cycles. Luca in the big 26. 2 cycles for Luke. But shout out that guy. Proud of you, buddy. He's this close to having heroics turn into XP. Oh no, chat. I get it. I will. My relics. Hold on, chat. We're gonna do call a heat. We're gonna do a what they call a heat. Chat, I present to you Super Break Topaz.
Incense ascends. Come, night.
You'll sharpen my blade.
She only wants to do damage in PF. Oh. You know,
Can't wait anymore.
Thurda really did become a PF merc. So sad.
Memories.
It all dies. So beautiful. The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game. Rivet trip. Get it together.
Yeah, you know, actually, I didn't.
Retake home.
Fallen for me already. Immolating my death.
Oh, that's kind of doing. I thought that would do more.
Time to cleanse the filth.
I'll admit, I thought that would do.
The truth.
I'll be so honest, I thought that would.
It's bleeding.
Blade eternal.
You want to betray me?
Return. You will serve as the
Oh, dude, that's because Blade's the. I was like, that should have done more. Because she wasn't.
Tomb has opened.
It all dies.
Damn it.
So beautiful.
I messed up.
retake home. Return. You will serve
I
as the
messed up.
tempering
Oh.
fire.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
That should have done more.
Blade eternal. Retake home.
You know,
Any last word?
Etched in your bones.
I guess it's not that bad.
Your body and mine.
It wasn't that bad. Oh. But it's really funny. It doesn't work. Let's be honest. It does not. Very. That it put. Super Break Himiko! True. Actually, Super Break Himiko's. Is that, Chad, is that fair to say? Break Himiko out before? Is that a thing? That what's happened? Has that happened? Is that a thing?
Would you like to hear a story? I've got
Ikakado avocado. Oh my god. Never thought he'd be. I forgot this was so elation coded. I forgot this PF was so elation coded. That's You know. That's crazy. You know, there's so many. There are actually. All right, hold on. I think is it easier to go through characters and think who just needs teammates and not no players? Well, Thurda just a line of text in any of her fucking kit that said, in non-full AoE content, more damage is increased on single target. Why is that not any? Could be here. Could be here. It could be here. Like, there's no reason it can't be like right there. Put it right there. Why does she? Actually, like single target enemy, like less than actually.
Hi, this is Toga speaking. You have
God, it's very hot. It's so hot.
How?
Hot up here. I am sweating. That ace. Here's hoping it. Yeah, we might delay stream. See if the Here's hoping. Probably delays. We will. Topaz. Quickly. Who needs no? Let's see. Jiao needs help. He needs help bad. That guy. Dudley and Clara deserve what Finan has, where it action advances enemy. That's what they need. Huahua needs another Nova Flare because she's terrible. Dale needs help, and that guy needs help, and Locha. I'll be honest, I don't think Locha is that bad. I think he's kind of okay. He's probably alright. I just know occasionally you will die because he gets whelmed. Saber has a gill-shaped hole.
Hey!
Hanako, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I forgot the vertical. I guess that's fine. Does the vertical stream need it? Who knows? Doesn't he get outclassed by Isak Gallagher? We're not gonna talk about it. Wait, that's not entire. But actually, though, he may get out. He might actually get outclassed by Gallagher. You're not wrong. Hold on. He's really good for Mighty, though. I have heard tales he's very good for Mighty. Unfortunately, though, Mighty's best team benefits from having Hyacinth. Yeah, you know, chat, it's fair to say, free to play, right? Free to play plus? Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously. Obviously not. Chat, I'm so listen, Hanako, listen, okay, listen. I want you to be. Okay, listen, okay. I don't want to false advertise to you, okay. I want to be completely honest. I want to be completely honest, and if you unfollow, I will understand, okay. I am a hater. I am a hater. If you unfollow, I understand. But Sunday's whole story is morally and philosophically antithetical to my entire existence as a human being. And I cannot look past it. I have been unable to look past it. And I'm sorry. I can't stand him. Cannot stand him. Would he be great for my account? Yes. He would be very good for my account, frankly. Luckily, I barely read this. Okay, you know what? Fair. If we didn't read, cool. But yes, he is he is just morally in opposition to my existence. Also, March 7th was very, very rude, and I've not gotten over. Why March? She was exceptionally rude in the first Lao Fu arc to Fu Shuan, and it pissed me off, and I've held on to that ever since. And she's continued to be very annoying. She's continued to be very annoying. Yeah, I know it's crazy. It is crazy. It's my bit, okay? My bit. I'm a hater. I have hater behavior in my heart, okay? But no, like, seriously though, she got mogged. She legit got mogged. Why did March immediately gain, like, okay, let me put it this way, right? Okay. March and Evernight, main thing, it made me at least somewhat kind of mellow out. Like, I wasn't super aggressive with the hatred of it. You know, I was willing to let Evernight, like, maybe change my opinion. She didn't. But immediately in 4.0, March gets memory mogged. She gets memory mogged. Like, what the how did she get mogged? She got mogged by, like, as a pure child of an Ostrava, gotten mogged by Sparksy with a freaking memo spray virus or whatever the hell. It's crazy. Was she usable, chat? You mean to tell me March 7th was usable? I don't think so. I do not think so, chat. I do not think so. March 7th was usable. No, she was not. Yes, she was. Yeah, I'm not stupid. March 7th, huh? She's actually still like a character. I'm a hater, but I'm not stupid. Right? Like, I'm a hater, but I'm not stupid. For a Robin hate, that's actually crazier. Hating Robin's crazier. I understand. I don't understand. Explain. Oh. Okay, third one kind of crazy. First two I understand. First two I understand. Third, I'm a little crazy. It is the same song. You're not wrong. That is true. See, okay, listen. Okay, so listen. Topside. That is exactly why I understand. That's exactly the reason I understand people, and I want people to understand me and why I hate Sunday. For some reason, there is this bit where if I hate the character, there's usually a reason. And that's usually the reason, and the reason is I usually like a different character. And that's why. Right? That reason where where you said you only hate Sparkle because she was mean to Sunday and you like Sunday. For some people, they don't understand I like this character, which makes me hate this other character, is a good thing. That is an exceptionally good thing for a series or like a franchise with characters that ties you to it. Okay? That is an exceptionally good thing. Like, that is super good. As, like, a brand in, like, how the, like, story writers look at the characters. Okay? That's a very, very good thing. I know. Please root for the Topaz Nova Flare. Please root for the Topaz Nova Flare in Astropolis. Please. I'm playing the long game. I've been playing the long game for a hot minute. Listen, when Asheville gets a rerun, we are getting his E1. Listen, that's what's happening, okay? Yeah, okay. I understand where you're coming from if you hate the loop. I do understand that. I'm unfortunately idol trash, and I love idols. Baby girl. So that's the funny thing. I would say she is ethically obtained. I got her E1 on her first banner. I got her E2 on her rerun. I got her E1 S1 on her first banner. I got her E2 on the rerun. And then she got added to the Golden Companion shop, which I had all the Golden Companion spirits. So, after that, my E6 was technically mostly free. I'm a day one. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Well, she's usable if you have mine does more than Asheville. Well, I think mine does the same as Asheville. And that just has to do with how the bait and proof of debt stack. That's just how those work. Okay, Ratio is a fraud. We actually just tried playing Ratio. He's a fraud. My Ratio is a fraud. Yeah, actually, Nova Flare Ratio too. He's a fraud. My Ratio is a fraud. You didn't even get the free Ratio. Oh no! Wait, you actually pulled for Ratio. Wait, you're like a unicorn. You're a rare species. So few people pulled Ratio. No, and you missed. Oh no, you missed dipped. You missed dipped. No. Oh, that's actually so sad. Missing dipped is actually tragic. Well, hey, you know, I've heard tales in a future vision or a dream that Don Hung PT's rerun's coming soon. So there's a possibility for that. Ooh, 160 speed Rappa? Don't believe it. I don't know how fast my... Hold on. Rappa... 136. Well, to be fair, chat, my Rappa's E1, so... I have an E1. Like, we're kind of okay. Yeah, if I would like... Her going faster would be great. I just don't have the real. But you know who's 160 speed? You know who is 160? Boot Hill! My Boot Hill's 160 speed! No, my Firefly is not 160 speed. My Firefly is actually slower. My Firefly is 156. She's actually slower. What? Fire flop. That's so funny. I listen, okay? I understand why people hate Firefly. I can never hate Firefly, but I understand why people hate Firefly. I do. Trust me, I get it. I could never hate her. But I understand why people... I could never do it. Yes. That is the reason why I think a lot of people actually hate her. Yeah, I think that's actually a reason why a lot of people. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I do. Especially if you spent that whole time. Yeah, how many times has Firefly rerun? Actually, how many times has... I think it's... Has Firefly had 4 reruns? I don't know this data.
Hi, this is Toga speaking. 여보세요? Hi.
How?
知道了. Sure thing.
Hold on. Now let's do math.
Hi, this is Toga speaking.
Rerun history.
Hi.
Let's see.
好，知道了. Sure thing.
You don't hate Firefly topside. I just dislike how vertical. Now that is real behavior. Okay, so here's the funny thing. Hanukkah, I get it. Like the special synergy with Dahlia. Dahlia was very clearly meant for Firefly, but she does work with Boot Hill and Rappa, so we can't complain that badly. But I will agree her Nova Flare was mid, but however, her Nova Flare was mid. Only strictly in relevance to how she was performing. Okay? She was, in relative to how she was performing, a Nova Flare was entirely unnecessary. However, there was eventually going to need to be a Nova Flare. And I actually think her getting a Nova Flare this early was not in her favor. I think that's fair. You don't have to like it. Yes. No, we don't have to like it. I understand that. I don't like it either, quite frankly. Right? Like, that is true. We don't have to like it. And in fact, her getting one, like I said, is actually against her. Right? That means she's not going to get a different one unless they genuinely, really, really love her. And then it's going to be very apparent. Right? If she gets a second Nova Flare before other characters get a Nova Flare, that's an issue. Alright, where is Firefly? Hold on. I am looking for Firefly on this tracker. Where is she?
Hi, this is Toga speaking.
How early was Firefly? Firefly was right here.
How? Jidola. Sure
So
thing.
Firefly has been run. Her first time in... When was her first time? Firefly's first run was in 2.3. Her second run, Firefly was run in She was run again in 2.7. Oh my god. That Firefly's had 4 reruns. That Firefly has had 4 reruns. She's had 4 reruns. She was run the first time in 2.3. Firefly was reran again in 2.7. She was reran again in 3.4. She was reran again in 3.8 when the Dahlia came out.
Hi. How? Jidola. Sure thing.
Actually, hold on. Let me double check something. When was 3.4? 3.4. Biden? Yeah, 3.4 was fine. And then she was rerun again in 4.2. With the Dahlia's rerun. Oh. That's tough. And Rappa had 1 rerun that whole time. That's actually so fucking sad. And you know what? At least Boot Hill's had 3. Boot Hill's had 3 reruns. Oh my god. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. With her Nova Flare being this early meant it wasn't even that, good. Because it didn't fix some of her insane issues.
How? Jidola. Sure thing.
Rappa just needs a teammate to implant Imaginary Weak. True? Rat true? Real shit?
Hi,
True.
this is Toga speaking. Yobsoyo?
She needs a break DP or break support that implants Imaginary. Actually it's Imaginary. I know the Dahlia does technically do it, but it would be nice if actually, you know what, actually, Nova Flare Rappa so she does it herself so she does more damage anyway. True? Turn Rappa into whatever. Well, it's Firefly getting rerun that many times is very because she's a DPS, right? I think they should rerun the supports more often. Actually, how many reruns has Sparkle had? Sparkle's had 4. But Sparkle's had 3 reruns. 4 total runs. No. Boot Hill has had 2 reruns. Boot Hill's had 2 reruns. Boot Hill was originally in 2.2. Boot Hill reran in 3.0. And Boot Hill reran in 4.1. Boot Hill has had 2. He has had 2 reruns. I in fact got him on his second rerun. Yes. He's actually reran before Firefly that time. Yeah. Oh, if you mean character type, topside, that makes sense. Character type Firefly would always get rerun because she's a fan favorite. She is. I know, chat. I know we found the Firefly haters.
Hi.
Does not change the wider fan base who loves Firefly.
Sure thing.
Unfortunately, doesn't change that. Dude, they need that triple harmony banner was diabolical. That triple harmony banner is diabolical. I remember seeing that. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what was that? That was what? That was Tribby Sunday Sparkle? Right? That was a Tribby Sunday Sparkle? Like, that's insane. An SS Fribbles rating for rating facial. Random gear. That, that's actually not that crazy, I feel like. Oh, actually, how many, you know what? Actually, in reference, how many times is facial reran? Facial's reran twice. Oh, okay. Noted. Yeah, that triple that was Finan's initial banner. You're right. Oh god. Wait, that's crazy. That was Finan's initial banner. Wait, that's actually disgusting. Oh lord. When was Faye? A facial was 4.2, right? Last one. Yeah, not only have the second main push, then the support flagships. That's actually gross. I didn't even process that, because one, I had Tribby, I was never pulling Sunday, and I had Sparkle. Man, that is disgusting. Man, if you started, if you started late, that's tough. That's great. You know what? I'm starting to understand why Reddit always asks, what the fuck did they pull? I'm starting to understand. I think I get it. Well, C was a 50-50 loss now, so. Oops. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? At least Sela's good. At least Sela's good. Can't be mad at her. She's at least good. Yeah, the fact that Sela never got another. Which actually, that crazy, by the way. It makes it that her, like, initial pull rates were so high. It makes that, like, her pull rates were actually super, it makes her super impressive. Because it means she got all of her pulls insanely early. That's crazy. How many times has Jake run? UN's run twice. Fair enough. E2 Blade now, no! Actually, E2 Blade's not that bad. It's like not bad. Like, there's characters from that early on in the game where their ones are much worse. Okay? Like, they're much worse. They're much worse. Oh. Chat, when was the Golden Companion Spirit Shop added? Yeah, you know what? Fair. If you had a team to support Blade, that would, it wouldn't be that bad. I don't remember when the Golden Companion Spirit, but like 3. I think it was like 3.2. I think you're right. I think it's 3. It's somewhere between 3.2 and 3.4. Because I was just looking in reference to see. Because Topaz actually got two reruns. once in she ran in 1.4, reran in 2.2, and then reran again in 2. And then Golden Companion Spirit Shop came out, and then Golden added into the shop and like. Or was that 3.8? No, I think it was 3.6. I think it was. Ooh, ain't job. Sorry. Oh. I'm actually shocked. I'm so shocked they have not re-released. I know she got I know she didn't have a great reception, but like, I'm kind of shocked I think she's very good, and I think a lot of people taste. Back when we still had 4 stars. True. I miss. And then they made Gallagher, and Gallagher was broken, so I was like, oops. Oh well. And then they made Mozart. Last time we got 4 star. Wait, Link just had? Linkshia was in 3. Oh. Oh, that's right. They basically ran the entire dot team. I forgot about that. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. Shui Yi is actually so close. He's actually so close. Now that's real. That's real. How is Sunday had 3? Whoa! Actually, you know what's impressive? Acheron's only had 2. That's crazy, actually. Acheron's only had 3 runs? Her initial and 2 reruns? That feels crazy. Acheron in 2.1. Reran in 2.6. Reran in 3.1. Wait, no, 3.2. And then not again. What the? Team. And poor ratio has been ran 1. I cannot. Damn. Actually, I have a better question. I have another question. How the hell did Dan Heng not get run? Oh. Wait, why did Evernight get a rerun? Why did Evernight get a rerun? What? That seems crazy to me. I don't think she needed it. And if the words and treats are true, she might be getting another one. Like, I'm a hater, but you know, maybe her soon. That's what I heard. If Dipped comes back and Evernight comes back, I think a lot of people will be very confused. Unless they explain how Himiko's kit works. Also, chat, can we talk about this? How the hell? How the heck did someone think? Because this was everywhere. I don't know if you all saw this, but for me, it was everywhere. Because I watch a lot of content for HSR just to make, like, informed decisions and opinions. Right? Because, obviously, I stream this a lot, and so I like seeing what it does. I cannot believe I saw both Cyrene and Yao Guang having so many doubters. Like, what the f did that come from? Where? Where did that come from? I have no idea. That makes no sense to me. How do you hate the LeBron James of Elation? Like, how do you doubt that?
The intertwining of fate. Quite amusing.
I would recommend, you know, topside, I would actually recommend you. His Lycon's just so. Yeah, I can kind of understand the Cyrene doubters, but like the second you see what her kit does, I cannot imagine doubting it that badly. Like, because even if, right, even if you only have like 2 Chrysos, if those Chrysos airs are Tribby, like, I think she's still kind of worth it. Because RMC is a broken character. RMC is disgustingly good. And, like, that right there is a team. More or less. But I do not understand how you think the LeBron James of Elation is bad. The Yao Guang hate was so weird. The Yao Guang doubt was insane. Like, you mean the character that activates the path's function is going to be bad? And she ran the entirety of 4.0? Hello? Doubters, why are you here? I don't get it. But yes. If you have to pick between the two, topside, highly recommend his Lycone. Not only is it just his best in slot, obviously. You're just not gonna find a Lycone that gives you more attack. You're just not. You're not gonna find a Lycone that gives you more attack. That, like, actually helps you do anything. I actually don't know Don Hung's side. Let's do. Don Hung, from answer to Ray, you get ultimate recovers one. Oh. Oh, that's, like, actually pretty good. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Actually, kind of good. Wait, I might have to try. Wait, that's, like, actually kind of good. This is called for true. Actually, you know what? You know what else is also valuable? S2. Because, like, if you get this guy to heal enough, you could run him with Blade, and that would be really good. If you could run this guy with Blade, you'd actually have so many options. Like, S1 doesn't fully do it. But, like, maybe S2 does. That's a terrible investment, chat. That is terrible. This is not financial advice, but it's really funny. Okay? Not financial. You know, if you had to. Oh. Oh, poor Anaxa, bro. Actually, you know what? Rerun Anaxa. rerun an Axa. I'm probably still not gonna pull for him. But, like, I glazed the crap out of an Axa because he's that good. I'm not gonna pull for him. I'm not pulling for an Axa. He is that good, though. Never pull for copies of Sneakers. It is greedy. True. It is very greedy. There is potential. He's due for one. Because the last time he was run was in 3.6. Hanako, have you activated the Pokecatch thing? Like, have you done the starter one? There's like a start command. I don't know what it is. I just have it here for chat. I don't know. I don't know the commands for it. But it is in the panels if you... The top side, that is the correct thinking. Unless you truly love a character and plan to go crazy. That is true. Unless you, especially, well, not especially, but like, especially if you've done the math. Like, if you've done the math, like, maybe it works. I'll say that I was sat here over the course of like this week. I was watching some content and I was like, man, I kind of want to start like either a challenge account or a full free to play account. And I'm like, man, I kind of don't want to start a free to play account. It's gonna be so bad. It doesn't have ratio. It doesn't have dipped. It doesn't have. It has nothing. It would have nothing. I'll be like, man. And the anniversary's over. I'm like, oh man. I don't. It's not worth it. It'd be cool. It'd be cool for content. That's tough.
Protect.
It'd be cool. It doesn't have Archer, true, but it could have Archer. Good. It could have Archer next patch, true. It could, but it could have had E1 Archer. Could have had. This account can have E1. I don't have Saber. Chat, if they announce the reruns for 4.4, when are they supposed to? When do they normally?
Know my heart and follow the way of the permanence. Know my heart and follow the way of the permanence.
Yeah. You're probably thinking Cthulhu, right? The only character that hasn't rerun for them is Jade. The only Quantum character that hasn't rerun is Jade. Like, legitimately.
I'll always protect.
And Quantum only needs Jade so badly. Quantum only needs Jade so badly. Because you cannot do Pure Fiction without her. You can't do Pure Fiction without her. You need Jade so bad. For Quantum only, you need Jade so bad.
I'll always protect.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that account. It's actually pretty impressive. Dude knows what he's talking about. Dude does know what he's talking about to it. Solid. He's not like he's not he's not super crazy. Like there are some crazy zero cyclers in this game that know how to play the game, like even with low cost, right? God, I was looking through I was trying to see if I could. I don't know how Honkai does drip markets. You would think after following this game for 3 years or whatever.
I'll always protect.
You would think I understand the schedule. I don't. I understand nothing.
Know my heart and follow the way of the permanence.
Alright, chat. Let's see if we can reverse engineer the timing. When did we find out about... We found out about Blade. Okay, well actually this isn't even a good example. Because we've had so many single character patches, patch length getting messed up because of legal. So we've known about characters a lot longer than I think we should have. I'll never be on the level of zero cycle. I fool. No. Full Wish did kind of fall. I was very surprised that Full Wish kind of fell over. Kid. Get him. Autograph.
I'll always protect. Know my heart and follow.
Himiko Nova Drip Market was on May 19th. How long ago? That was roughly 3 weeks.
I'll always protect.
That was roughly. So you know what? We might actually get who reruns very soon.
I'll always protect.
Because obviously we had to focus the Fate collab and then also Himiko. But we might actually get the reruns very soon.
Know my heart and follow the way of the permanence.
Actually, I'll be very curious. Hold on. Can we find out? Does I wonder if they said anything on HoyoWeb. Unlikely. They always post every.
I'll always protect.
Let's. I think I don't think you have to worry about that top side. I think the Fate collab is going to be just still ongoing.
I'll always protect.
I think the Fate banner is going to be running the entire time. I think it's just gonna be a yearly thing now.
And follow the way.
Legitimately, I think it's gonna be a yearly thing. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's highly likely.
I'll always protect.
When they're first available, I think they're gonna be available enough. I think that's just going to run the entire time. I don't think you have to worry. I think it'll be one of.
I'll always protect.
I don't believe you'll have.
I'll always protect.
Also don't. Also don't want to.
I'll always protect.
That is also true. I don't think they will. Here's the thing. I don't think they will. Especially considering Archer is still available to pick an option to claim. I think it's highly unlikely that they disappear. I think it's highly unlikely. Because especially if people start playing now, it would be so bad for the game to now market the second part and then take away what is potentially Rin and Gil. Gil's best teammate. Right? That would be crazy. That would be just a bad business. Like, objectively, that's just a bad business. I was trying to see. I'm not seeing anything on the
I'll always protect.
potential, like, character. No one's speculating.
I'll always protect.
I definitely have. Wow, my goodness. But I definitely expect it to be on home. I don't feel super confident in the Evernight again. I cannot completely understand them deciding to run Evernight. Oh. Would I be horribly surprised to see a Sunday? Yes, actually. Sunday's been I'm a fifth time again.
I'll always protect.
If they run him again, I will be genuinely.
No, my.
I'm gonna want that Asheville rerun though. I need that to happen sooner rather than. I need that Asheville so I can get E1. I need that Asheville rerun. Because this would be very helpful. I will. That would be very helpful. Just eat. E4s just terrible? Why are E4s just bad? And there's like only one character with Finan. Like, that's tough. That's actually. Oh, look at us, chat. Nice goodie. I love getting to talk Star. I'm glad y'all like hearing me just yap about it. I think I have strong opinions about this game because it is one of my games. And so I'm kind of glad that people like hearing me yap about it. Stretch. Bro. Stretch and hydrate. Thank you. Not too bad. Not too bad, Jeff. Okay. So, what did we learn? We've learned that Firefly is absolutely the gold. That's for sure. Oh, man. That's tough. Wait, does Verda have a good E4? Topside? I think you're cooking. Nah. He needs a new E4. This should probably just be in our base kit. Actually, chat, we're discovering Herda needs it bad. Actually, you know what? Pack it up. Herda needs it bad. That's insane. It's just aeration speed. Okay, let's not get it twisted though. 12%'s actually a lot. 12% is a lot, but like E4 is great. But like, put it this way, a lot of E4. It's 12%, not 12 speed. It's 12%, which is different. It is just an additional speed increase. So this is like, it depends on the character. Like, it's going to look. %12 is a lot of speed. Like, hold on. Let's go through E4s. Hold on, chat. E4 pseudo tier list. Ashvale. When Ashvale uses ultimate, increases attack by 40%. Hey, my god. Okay, that's like... It's like, okay. It's like, okay, but it's like, kinda ass. You know what, actually, Topaz is one character that actually does have a good E4. a 20% action advance is actually very good. Like, E4 is actually pretty good. So, chat, chalk another one up for Topaz, baby. He's actually got a good E4. Actually, wait, you know who else actually has an action advance? You know who else actually has an action advance in their kit? I think one of the only other characters to have an action advance? Fucking Hook. Where is it? Is that just in her, like, Hook has an action advance in her base. Where is it? Hook has an action advance in her base kit. One of the only other characters that has it. Misha, what do you... Yo, damage multiplier for each hit, 6%. Let's go. I have an... And true. Back to other characters. Linkshot. Queen 1 takes action, restores HP by 4 attack. Ally target. I actually don't think that. Because Linksha's healing is actually... That would actually be a substantially. Like, the only reason Linksha does more healing is because she acts more. And you only get that if you have her at, like, 100. Blade E4. Art at refined at in. At his zone. At his. For the name. Or is that the name of his deep? Oh, it's the... Oh, it is the zone. Oh yeah, that's actually very good. Let's go! Wait, that is actually a good E4. Okay. Blade's got a good E4. Oh, good company. That's an additional 50%. That's actually good. Evanesia. That's actually subpar. Like, 50% def ignore is, like, good, but, like, she already had 30%. Am I crazy to say that's kind of mid? Yeah, 15% seems kind of low. Yeah, you want Ava's busted. E1, E2, Ava's busted. Crazy. I guess that's true. We're so used to high def. Like, the freaking the back sweat, like, it was that's like our yow extra. You know, that's actually not bad. I think our E2 is better, though. Am I crazy to say her E2 is better? Am I crazy to say Yao's E2 is better? Like, that's just better, right? Dan Hong. That's kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of ass. Oh, Dan Hong, buddy. That's pretty bad. Unmade something. Increases the damage taken. Bondmate deal. Yeah, that feels crazy, right? Why is it not for everybody? At E4, I feel like it should be for everybody. Like, I know the bondmate is... I feel like a damage reduction team, no? Now, see, there's the 20%. High Ceilings has it. By the way, chat, her E1 is... Remember High Ceilings reruns? Once High Ceilings. He reran once in 4.0. Wow. Well, here's to hoping she reruns again. Chat, here's to hoping High Ceilings reruns again. I would like to get... While the zone is active, the damage effect from... Oh! But yeah, there's the 20% F shred. Finance is... I feel like finance is... I feel like finance. Alright, which one of Boot Hill's... Why is E6 Boot Hill the only way to make a blast care? E6 Boot Hill is a different guy. He's legitimately a different man. Yeah, E6 should have been his E4. I don't think his E4 should be his E6, mind you, but like... I think this... Because it makes him a fundamentally stronger character. And I guess that's fine for an E2. I understand that's why it's thing. Like, debatably, that could have been an E2. Bobbin! Using ultimate dispel. Oh. Actually, Robin's E4 is kind of ass. Aura. Damage taken. Aura's is kind of. For a, you know, a standard banner character having an E4 that does anything useful, it's fine. Oh, I see your point. But it's not like she's gonna die anyway. There's very few things in the game that could a regularly well built. Sparksy. So that's 5 additional punchline. That's actually... That's fine. Like, that's completely... Sparksy's... Am I tripping? Does this just not seem like a Dahlia Eidolon? This just doesn't seem like a Dahlia Eidolon. Seems like a completely different character's Eidolon. Who did you take this from? Who are you? Am I crazy? Firefly has it. Firefly's actually best Eidolon is E. Zhao Albedo. I'm not super Genshin pilled, but I think I understand this. I think I understand the comparison. I don't even know. Firefly's Eidolon E4. It's so ass. This is basically Def Ignore. I still do Dance 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 Home is good. Oh, really? Gal and Albedo got their Eidolon, or not, their constellation. So it's C4. And Albedo has a plunge. That's so weird. I got a better... Actually, you know what? I have another question. Why the hell does Himiko not overflow? Why does Himiko not have overflow attacks? That's insane. Is this the DPS Sirene Eidolon? Is this the DPS Sirene Eidolon? Ron Maze is actually kind of... It is 140. Like, I was trying to do the math in my head, but, like, my brain's... Why? Actually, they hate you. That's crazy. Ron Maze, they hate you. I don't... Only her East... Purple. Wow, chat. Guess who lost so many 50-50s? His idol answer? That's fine. Actually, though, you know, to my credit, I would say mine's pretty good. I think my Yanqing's pretty good. Like, he's so ass, but like I think he's pretty good.
And the stars shift within it. A fine sword indeed.
Because you want to know why I built him? Chat, I said, whatever happens, if I ever E6 Yanqing, I will build him. And I did. But I was so distraught because I did not want Yanqing to be my first E6 on this account. I didn't want him to be my first E6. I didn't. So he was off. I could not pull on standard banner. I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull on standard banner until something changed. And that something changing was Topaz getting added to the... So Topaz became my first E6, and then I allowed Yanqing to be possible to, and then, you know, I lost on a standard man or something, or I got him on a standard man. But I did say I'd build him, and I did. I hold my word. To be fair, though, he kind of has a sick team, though. He pairs really well. Like, he pairs really well with Don Hung, RMC. Does really well. He does as well as he can. Kafka, do you have a good... Does. He gets out... Actually, he gets outclassed by RMC. That's actually who he gets classed. Enemy target. Am I crazy, chat? I'm about to say something wild. Chat, I'm gonna say something kind of wild. Hopefully I'm not too out of pocket. Right, chat. Am I crazy to say that I think this should be on her light cone? Why the hell is this not on her light cone? Like, actually, you know what? If Kafka came out today, it would be on her light cone. if she came out today, this would be on her way. Damn. Oh, that's not. I imagine. Actually, you know what I want them to do before they Nova Flare light cones? I want them to allow us to get second copies of event light code. Why is it that Dance Dance before the tutorial mission is the best Nihility light code? Explain that one. Why is this the best Nihility light code? True. Yeah. They don't do it in Nova Flares, but they'll do it in the Ridge. What the fuck is that? Red Draw! Bruh. I don't care if it doesn't stack. I need why is her E4 so bad? Saridra. Actually, when Saridra comes back again, whenever that is, you know, her vertical, not like her early verticals. Yes, cinema. The tempestuous. Oh, so you become a bomb. Oh. You know, who knows? Actually, you know what though? To be fair, Saridra having an ultimate doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Because military merit on its own is so independently strong that maybe that's probably why she doesn't have a buffing ultimate. If she had a target select buffing ultimate, she'd be kind of disgustingly. Yeah, you might say, well, hey, Mr. Streamer Man, wouldn't that be a good thing? Yes. But consider they gotta make other characters too. And if they made Saridra broken like that, maybe Cyrene actually might have been a broken. But like, I doubt it. Because independently, Cyrene does so many characters. Fair dues. Next one. Tiffany's. Wow, defense shred. Wow. Toughness reduction. Actually, though, that's not bad. That actually goes a long way. That would go actually a very, very long way. That would go surprisingly. I know that's not super great, but like, actually go. Oh man. Today's current. Max HP. Oh. He becomes healthy. Actually, why is Bronya's E4 turner into a follow-up? Yeah, we could get E4. We could get E4 Bronya right now. True. I could get E4 Bronya right now. Yeah, we could. Oh, one pull. Oh. It wasn't even DDD. Damn. That was from, like, leveling up Blade, by the way. Just in case you were... That was probably from leveling. But no, I meant I could get Brock. I could get Brock. I have one silver spear. Got our polls, in the back half are going to be very interesting. They're actually going to be very important. Our polls next half are going. We're polling for E2 Finan, and we are going to be polling for both his and Cyrene in hopes to get DDD, because one, Finan Lycone is very good, and Cyrene Lycone is also another option for RMC. I haven't figured out, though, if it's better than the Herda-Shop one. I think they're comparable. I don't know if it matters. But, like, you know. If they ever release another Remembrance character, it's nice to just have one. Unless I want their... I could do worse. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I've heard. Like, I've never done it, just because, like, I understand that, like, this obviously very good. And, like, obviously, I like to pull. I've never had to worry about it for the RMC. Or for... Oh, because I just use the Herda-Shop. Bang, bang, boom. I just use the Herda-Shop one, or the 3.7 Lycone. So personally, for my setups, I find that up Lycone 3.7. It's not bad at all. God, thank you so much for the ad. Thank you for hanging. I wish I had better control. I do. Good job. It's very hard. Very hard for me to. But I find the 3-minute ad is the least intrusive. Or at least that's originally expressed. Well, I've expressed the ad break for an hour of no ads is preferable. hate everybody. Why? But actually, though, why does? Why does Eve turn her into a follow-up attack character? I don't understand. Very strange to me. Just like doesn't synergize with anything. What in the world? What the heck? What the? Cassie? I understand this is just amp for her uptime, right? I understand that. I won't lie, I feel like that should be... I feel like that could be Hyacinth. No lie, I feel like that could be Hyacinth. Actually, you know what? You know what? This should have been given to frickin' Hua Hua. This should have been on Hua Hua. That should have been on Hua Hua. After the back button. Does it? I don't actually know. I don't have Hua Hua. I don't actually know. I guess it does. Oh, that's not the same thing, though. Outgoing healing bonus and HP restored is not the same. Right, that's like not the same thing. Because this is more impactful. Because outgoing 20% outgoing healing bonus is great, but it's based off of Hua Hua's healing. Increasing healing received by all allies. Well, for one, ultimately means you can play her with anybody, right? Ultimately means you can use better healers, right? More impactful healers. Exactly. It's 1.2x to total team healing. And this would be all instances of HP restored as well. Or not, well, no, okay, not all. It is from healing. So, like, this is very clearly for Hyacinth, right? This is every instance Ika would heal. Yeah. That, yeah. That's crazy to me. Yes, Ika's auto heal is exactly what. Oh. Well, there's the philosophy. While numinosity lasts. Oh, by shred. What? Her E1 is 24. Yeah. The heck is... What is that? Oh. Oh, is it her skill? Found it. I guess that is relevant. Jade. Ultimate, or when used, enable help by... Yeah, that could have been higher. Oh, that could have been a lot higher, because just for her ultimate. Oh, that could have been a lot. Oh, that's disappointing. Jade. Oh man. Oh man. What the? What? What is that? I'm sorry, chat. So for those of you who do not know, I work with a card game, Astral, and I created a card for a fellow content creator, MBT. Joe also works with the Lestrals. It made and this divine room just ultimately changes how the game is played. That's so funny. If this MB deck size becomes 25 and it not next cannot play room. What the wait, he can't even play his card he made for the actual game. How is he gonna play gay dice? Wait. Poor guy. Ultimate recovery. More skill point, the talent edition. So this is... Wait, how many skill points is this? This is... 10 skill... Is this 10 skill points? Is that 10 skill points and she recovers 7? That's 10 skill points, spots, and then, yeah, recover 7. Hey, chat, do you think they did the math? Rin would make that number 12 if you had E4 Sparkle. Oh. And you'd be recovering still 7. Actually, you know what? This is the other thing this is what I have over Quantum only. I've lost to Fushuan, but I also originally pulled for Fushuan. But I've lost 50-50s. Actually not bad. Like, it's genuinely. That's still, like, genuine. That's also. I guess it's only impactful now if you're. Archer! That's the most mid-E. Damn! IDs are. Grandpa, do you. Wait a minute. This is just better. This is just better than Hurtus. This is just objectively better than Hurtus. That's actually just better than Hurtus. That's so bad. Oh. Hello, hero. Hello. Hello. Welcome on in. My god, what do you... Rappa has a better E4. What do you mean? That's so... That's so stupid. Oh, you know, I didn't check. I didn't check if the shorts feet actually have a separate. Uh-oh. I hope there haven't been chats in this. Okay. I should turn the chat off. How do I do that? How do I turn the chat off? The shorts. I can't set up. I don't have the room. I might have to turn. I'll figure it out for an actually. I'll figure. I'll figure. But that's crazy, Chad. Oh, the fact that triggering talent. All the time. You know? That's not bad, actually. Entry. I don't know. Venturing. Not like okay, vertical. We all know Welty. I don't know about the rest of these. Violet would. And they love making energy regenerating E4 for the starting characters. The pards. Oh, Owlet. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's bad, chat. Alright, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, chat. A nice 4-hour stream. I was trying to keep it short. On my our AC.
Hi,
Chat.
this is Tokyo.
I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go shower
Hi.
again. Alright, chat. Have a lovely rest of your. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your. Chat. Let's see. Oh. We can just turn. I didn't make a just chatting scene for. I was very lazy. I just wanted to make sure I knew it, to be honest. There we go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope. Great and do great. Oh my god, the front page of Twitch is loud. Leave me alone. Sorry. Alright. It is time for grade. We're gonna say hi to friendos. We're gonna say hi to home. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out. YouTube chat, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Check out a recommended video. Use the type feature if you're on mobile. I don't know how any of that works, to be honest, but I'm told it helps. And we've been growing, chat. We're almost to 200 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you so much for that. The goal of partner is... I appreciate y'all watching. Our watch hours actually, like, went up by, like, 10. It was crazy. Like, I blinked and I was like, oh, that's crazy. Thank you for all watching.
Couple.
Alright, Twitch. Gonna rate a homie. Okay. Cool. YouTube chat, thank you so much. I don't know any YouTube streamer. All my friends are so doesn't have the same appeal. Just supporting the homies like that. Most of my friends do not dual stream to but chat, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Remember to be great and do great. Whatever you did, I'm proud of you. I'm sure you gave it your best, and that's all that matters. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream might be delayed in hopes that the AC gets fixed. So we'll see. I won't know for sure. But yes. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye. Twitch, stay for the raid. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know me. Let's see. Go say hi. Go be Paul. Go be cool. And have a great rest of your day, chat. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.